Hello YouTube, this is Shadow Walker 1776. I'd like to welcome you back for another review. And what we had to review today is a self-defense option that one might consider adding to their everyday carry. And it's called a Kubotan. Now I have three different Kubotans here to show you, two of which are made by cold steel, and one that you are presently looking at. So I'm going to give you some details about them. These are from their Koga series. This is their Koga Sd1. This is their mini Koga Sd2. Now the Sd1 is 7.5 inches in length. It is 1 1/5 of an inch across its widest point. It weighs 4.1 ounces and is constructed of structural nylon. Actually, both of them are constructed of structural nylon, which is virtually unbreakable. On the mini Koga Sd2, it is 6.5 inches in length. It is 1 inch thick at its thickest point, and it weighs 2.1 ounces. These are excellent impact weapons. They don't require a lot of training to learn how to use. Personally, I find this one is a better choice for most civilian people because the larger one is actually designed for law enforcement, and it requires specialized training to get the most use out of it because it's used for joint locks and for submission holds. Where in the case of a civilian, you're just worried about getting an attacker off of you and getting away from your attacker. So the Sd2 is actually smaller, it's lighter, it's easier to carry. And for those of you who may not have a place to go for training, such as a martial arts dojo, you can find some helpful videos online. Tell you right, I'll put a particular person in the notes below. His name is buddhastrike. He has a YouTube channel, and he gives some excellent demonstrations on the defensive use of the Kubotan. He's an excellent martial artist. He is not a ninja wannabe. You can trust what he has to say. So I'm going to encourage you to visit his channel as far as how to use these. I'm just merely giving you some information on what they are and what you might consider. The third one is made by Fury, and it's the traditional keychain Kubotan. This particular one here, from the front to the end of the ring here, is 6 3/8 of an inch. It's just slightly under the length of the Sd1. It's about 3/4 of an inch thick. It is a polymer plastic body, and it really is not that hard to carry. You can put it in your pocket. I don't carry mine in my pocket. I'll be honest with you. When I'm not driving, I take my keys and I put this portion of it down in my waistband with the keys hanging out of my pants over my belt. It doesn't draw any attention as far as I'm carrying a potential weapon. The only thing is, gentlemen, I would strongly ask you to consider, if you are going to use a keyring Kubotan, is I know it's a standard practice among men to carry your Kubotans on a carabiner, on your belt loop. It's an excellent way of carrying keys, but the problem is, if something happens and you need that Kubotan, it takes time to get your keys off of that carabiner, and seconds count in a life and death situation. So I would consider carefully how you carry yours. One of the things that I'm probably going to be working on, and I'll make a video on it when I complete it, is I'm working on taking the cold steel Sd2, and I'm going to drill it so that I can convert it over to a keyring. So If I do that, I'll put it online, let you all take a look at it. I want to thank you for stopping by today. I thank you for your watching, and thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. I hope to be bringing you much more information in the future. So with that, have a great day, and as always, watch your six.